Hello guys, welcome back to Verified. So these mistakes will not affect you in the selection. In other words, even if you commit these mistakes, you are likely to get selected. What are they? Number one, if you make a mistake when typing your name, maybe you omitted a letter or you changed a letter, that one will not affect you at all during the selection process. You can be selected with that mistake. Number two, if you made errors during plugging in or selecting your date of birth, that will not also affect you because the system does not filter to know in which date you are born, if it is correct or not. Wrong birth date will not affect you during the selection. But remember, during checking of your entry status, you will need your birth date. And if you inserted wrong, chances are that you will not be able to get through to check whether you were selected. Wrong city of birth. If you inserted wrong city of birth, that mistake cannot affect you. You can get selected with that mistake. Country of eligibility. If you selected the wrong country of eligibility, that also will not affect you during the selection. But it will affect you later on during the processing, and it will end up denying you the visa. But it will not affect you during the selection. You can be selected even if you chose the wrong country of eligibility. Wrong address. If you used a wrong address, that will not affect you at all. You can get through the selection process with a wrong address. Wrong country of residence. If you lied when selecting the country of residence, that will not affect you in the selection process. You will get selected even after putting the wrong country of residence. Wrong email. You will not be affected by inserting the wrong email, but consequently, later on after selection, remember, KCC uses this email to communicate to you. And also the embassy will use this to communicate to you in any case. So if you put the wrong email or you mistyped it, it will not affect you in the selection. That is, you will get selected. You can get selected with that mistake. But how will they communicate to you? Level of education. If when you are selecting the level of education, you erroneously selected a different one, which you didn't intend, that will not affect you at all. You will get through the selection process well. You might be selected with that error. But after selection, it might affect you grievously. You might even get denied your visa. By selecting the wrong level of education, during the selection process, you will not be affected. Only later on. The marital status. If you by mistake chose or selected the wrong marital status, it will also not affect you at all during the selection process. If you are single and you selected married, you will not be affected. You can be selected with that error. If you are married and you lied about your status and said you are single, you will also not be affected. You can get through with these mistakes. But how about later on? It might grievously affect you later on. Finally, you will get through the selection process even if you lied about the number of children that you have. Even if you lied about the number of children, you will not be affected in the selection process. Only later on, it might deny you the visa, but during the selection, you will not be affected. Providing wrong information about your spouse, that will not affect you during the selection. Inserting wrong information about your kids, that will not affect you during selection. Only will it affect you later during the visa processing. But during selection, it will not affect you. And with that, I come to the end of the video. Please try as much as possible and don't do these mistakes. Never do these mistakes, because you'll get selected, but during the visa processing, you will be affected. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you've gotten the information. Please consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel if you have not. And let's meet in the next video.